no is not enough.
Hello everyone, Xentorogaming here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you are doing okay today, because I sure am, as always. Now today we are in the Cessna 172 in infinite flight. You don't need a pro subscription to acquire this aircraft, and it is phenomenal actually. It's really well detailed. So we're just going to do a nice little takeoff, land, and we're just going to see, you know, how much harder is Microsoft Flight Simulator really in comparison. Is it a lot harder? Is it not a lot harder? You know, you never know, and there is only really one way to figure this out. Now, actually, what I'm going to do in settings very quickly is just turn that off, because we don't need it. Right, here we go. So we are already able to go straight up into the air, nice and airborne, nice and quick. Still increase that speed, hopefully, or we're dropping back still. There you go, we are speeding up. Right, so the airport's down here behind us. So yeah, the runway is right in front. So do you know what, we're gonna turn left or left downwind right now. No, I don't want to turn off too steep. Okay, nice, good, nearly there. And we are now on left base right now. No, left crosswind, my bad. And we're gonna enter left downwind in a very short period of time. So we should be alright in a minute. Once that runway is really out of sight on the other wing, we should be alright to do it. And we do need to be careful of that indeed. So altitude there coming up to 800, 900 feet now. So we will not need to be climbing much more. We don't really need flaps either in the Cessna, but we're going to do it anyway. So we are now turning onto our left, and we're going to go headed westish. Well, no, a little bit more south, but yeah. So that's perfect. Turning. So it's rather chill to control actually. It's quite a nice aircraft to control. It looks good. All the panels that we need or require do work. So we can now flatten out our turn. Now you notice how I am using the map actually right here to help me out. But in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't think there is a map I can really use to help me with this kind of stuff. So we're just trying to level that out. And we will have to slow down a bit for our landing and get them flaps ready. So we are cleared to turn near enough whenever we want. For what runway is it? It's runway 5 left, which isn't that bad. So we can slowly cut down on everything. And hopefully we can go in and butter the bread now. I probably won't do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator when we get to it. If we ever get to it, that is. So we are now turning left base, runway 5 left. Don't get me wrong, everyone, the scenery here in infinite flight is brilliant. It's really good actually for a mobile flight simulator. You got the River Rhine there, because we are in Dusseldorf, so can't really forget that. Common knowledge really. Well, for me at least. Right. Let's try and not make ourselves look stupid, shall we? Right, we are now turning onto our final now. Maybe a little bit too early we're turning, but that's alright. I can live with that. I forget how slow 68 knots actually is. Oh dear, this is a slow aircraft now. Right, here we go. Right, there's the runway. We're a little bit too high actually, for my personal liking, but every pilot's different, so it's alright. We can continue that turn now. Onto the runway. Full flaps, and we can just bong down that speed, because then we can just drop onto the runway, which is what we'll have to do from such a high altitude. Like, look at this. Look at this aircraft. This aircraft is so nice from the outside as well. So that's really good. Alright, here we go. Right, nice and slow. Runway's just ahead of us actually, so we are way too high though to be landing on this runway. We're at like 800 feet. You don't even have like airliners at this altitude right now trying to pull off what we are. 650 feet. I'm not sure how high the ground is, but above sea level. And considering there is a river over there, I should consider this is near enough zero, this airport. Alright, here we go, here we go. We are way off centre line. We're way too far off centre line, but that's alright. Let's just get down on the ground. We landed smooth. I'll tell you that. We did land smooth enough. But yeah. Right, let's jump into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the bit we all want. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in Dusseldorf in the Cessna Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you can tell, the cockpit is like, it's definitely better quality in here with the lights and all that, but you can definitely get a sense of different awareness, and there's terminal buildings and all these stuff that aren't in flight. But let's go do this traffic pattern and get in the air. So it is a little bit harder to control in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am using my joystick, Logitech 3D Extreme Pro, so that is what you guys are watching me use right now. So yeah, like the speed does go up, and it's a lot more easier with the speed during this cockpit or in this model. So we are now airborne, and we are good for a nice little climb, and just wow, you can see all the houses there as well, which looks pretty cool. Everything looks alright from that kind of perspective. Yeah. Right, so we're going to make our left crosswind turn now for the pattern traffic work on this version of the sim. So still going around nice and easy, nice and slow as well. Just look at that view though of the city behind. That is a nice view to be looking at for sure. That is a lovely view. Are we on? Yeah. We are now on crosswind now towards the runway 5 left at Dusseldorf Airport. And you can see our speed there still going up on the top left circle thingy. I don't know what their actual names are individually. So, but look as well, also the River Rhine there looking very nice. So we're going to make our left downwind turn now for our traffic pattern. Nice, everything going very smooth, which is what you love to see. So we're going to fly over this river now, if we can at all. There we go. So we're not too far from, well, we have completed our turn now. Is that the flaps? Yeah, okay, so the flaps have come up just for a little bit on the turn while we can pick up our speed and that for a while. But just, wow, someone's got a pool there, look at the pool. But an amazing view of the Dusseldorf city here, off to our sides. So that is brilliant, and just look at that down there. It looks like they got beaches down there on the sides of the river. Anyone live in Dusseldorf or Germany and can confirm that there is beaches indeed on the side of the Rhine. And we're going to start slowing down a bit and making our turn now. So our flaps have come down 1 degree. Yeah, perfect. And that sun is starting to reflect top left of the screen. The sun in this game makes it so amazing and much more realistic as well, everyone. We should remember that. I'm not too sure what happened to the glass here. I hope that's not me who broke the glass there. Shouldn't be ice. Wow, look at the shadow of the plane. If you guys see the shadow of my plane there, now that is something else. So we're actually coming in very fast, so we're going to cut back our speed a lot now, because that runway is right on our left actually. Right now we're going to have to make our turn. So we are coming in too far, but this is due to me, not the sim. This is my fault for being a bad pilot. So let's try and do this. There we go, there we go. Okay, we're getting beeped up from everything now. So yeah, we are a little bit too low now apparently. I'm not sure how that happened, but runway 5 left is all ours now. We just gotta try and butter the bread now if we can. Probably not. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we got a bit bumpy, bit bumpy. Here we go, here we go. Okay, we had a bit of a bounce there, but that's not too bad. But that's relatively smooth though in comparison to the other simulators. So that's really good, nice, happy landing. I'm really happy with that. We should stick the brakes on quickly. But wow, just look at, so that is your little video of like comparison. You can just see the whole new level of Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and what it can really provide for everyone actually who has it. It's a brilliant flight simulator, and I'm really glad I have it. But if you did enjoy this YouTube video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Good night.
Find your way.